Quality studying is important for us to retain information and know how to apply it to our lives. It allows for our information to transform into knowledge, and more knowledge is always a great thing to have. Whether you're researching for a project or entering back to academia, here are 10 study tips to help you improve your learning. Well, you have heard of organizing your environment so many times. It's a firm belief that I have that in order to take care of yourself, you have to take care of your environment so that it can take care of you back. Make things simple and accessible. Schedule your focus sessions and tasks. Knowing what, when, where, why, and how can make your studying easier so that you can focus more on what you're reading and doing. While underlining is a simple habit, it's an important and powerful basic foundation for studying. It allows you to pick and choose the best or important parts of what you're studying. I recommend skim reading, rereading comprehensively, then going over what you're studying to highlight. Remember to choose wisely what you highlight so you don't create clutter. By far, one of my favorite methods, making your notes allows you to not only retain valuable information, but it also allows you to create your content. When you summarize what you read, you can easily remember the general and most important gist of the whole content. If you want a specific method to memorize or understand the relationship between two pieces of information, flashcards are useful for this request. They're not useful for connecting to different subjects unless you create piles for different categories. Flashcards are used in a limited sense, but they're helpful if you want to quickly learn a topic. Whether you're preparing for a presentation or an exam, quizzes are an excellent way to know if you understand, if you're right or wrong, and why. Quizzes also show you where your strengths and weaknesses are so that you can focus on where you need to work on. One tip for me is to share quizzes with others to get a clear view if your quiz will help you understand your main topic. Mind maps can be a superior visual tool if used correctly because it helps connect where everything is connected. Not only can it show what's connected, but many mind map tools also allow for functionality such as images, paragraphs, brainstorming, and more that allows note-taking to be free flow like a mind and less structured, which can be limiting at times if you have huge amounts of information. If you want to dive deep into a particular subject, case studies are a powerful showcase to demonstrate you understand and know what you're talking about. While it's one of my favorite things to do in my free time, I don't recommend doing it for every subject since it could be time consuming. You ask a question, research supports and counter arguments, and conclude what you have found. The process helps you improve your understanding of your case study. Brainstorming is a fun and awesome way for you to squeeze many ideas out of a subject. You may find hidden gems that you may not have found before, so I recommend you do some brainstorming sessions with your family and friends sometimes. There are no wrong answers during sessions because you can think of questions you may have thought about that need to be answered, or solutions that could be viable, or ideas that could be used. Although it's a non-traditional method, visualizing a subject through images can be a minimal way to quickly understand important key factors of your subject. Don't try to visualize an entire subject into images. but more like how a history timeline is restrictive, yet it allows for a person to see all important dates and events. Our last method concludes with the unique method to learn subjects. It's very customizable as long as you know what it means. Memory devices are cues that help you easily remember what you need. Examples include using your knuckles to know the months of the year, putting a ribbon on a door to know you have bills to pay, or using a figure like Shrek to remember what are the biomes in our ecosystem. So, now that you know some of the important studying tips, I hope you either learn something or finally know what method you want to do. There are more to choose from if you want to look online, but remember that a studying habit should allow you to easily remember information and apply it to real world situations so that it could be useful. I wish you and everyone a healthy start to their project or semester or whatever it may be. And I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.